What is up, guys? It's JT. What I want to do right now is test this is a 1/4 inch spiral bit from Harbor Freight. These come in it comes in a 3-pack for $8.99, and then you can use a coupon. Also, really quick, look at this screw. If you saw in my last video, or one of my last videos, I tested the Hercules 7 1/4 demolition blade or construction blade, and I hit sparks, and I didn't know why. It's because this screw was actually still sunk into this wood, and you can see that it took the whole side off right there, and then some of the head. So yeah, I don't know if that blade's any good anymore, but it didn't seem to damage it. And what we're going to use is the Ridgid Octane router. And so what I'm going to do is actually screw. I just got some Advantech, which is actually a lot stronger than normal OSB. And then a piece of white pine. And what I'm going to do is actually just plunge in and see if I can cut like a little circle or square or whatever. So we'll start off on the white pine. And let me get you a little bit closer up so you can kind of see what's going on. And also, yeah, that'll be perfect right there. So I'm just going to plunge in. I'm kind of do it close by here. That way I'm not leaning too far out on it, because this is white pine. It's like the stuff you break with when you do martial arts, and it'll snap really easy. Yes, this bit did not like that at all. It is way hot. Caused some bluing effect, and did a decent enough job when it came to cutting it. It's actually a lot smoother than like a jigsaw would do. But yeah, I think I just ruined this. But it'll still work for sheetrock even if it's burnt. Anything pretty much will cut through sheetrock. But let's try the Advantech, and I already have a pretty good idea that this is not going to work, and this may snap off. Okay, here we go. Safety glasses are on. I started off with one battery bar missing, and I'm still at the same, so let's see what happens. Took it down to the 2 battery bar. Yeah, that one actually did a little bit better of a job. I'm not sure why. My camera's completely covered in sawdust. But as you can see, if you're just cutting out like a receptacle and some OSB or whatever, yeah, that was terrible. I couldn't see because I had it backwards. Put in the parts that it did do. Didn't do too nasty of a job. So, pretty decent all in all. This, I had to say, for some reason, I think it's because of the grains, was a little bit harder to deal with. I was struggling with it. And this is Advantech. This is really good stuff. It's like subflooring, underlayment, and I guess you could throw it up on walls if you wanted to. But as you can see, it did a really decent job. Just gotta trick the camera into focusing. So it did a really decent job. But as for the bit, I think she's screwed. She is a little gnarly. But the good thing about these is, like, if I'm using this for drywall, let me zoom out a little bit. What I would actually do is adjust the base to where it's, you know, not digging in so far like that. So this part of the blade didn't even get touched just now, so it's still fairly easy, or fairly easy to work with, and it will still be sharp. But the reason I put it down further is because I wanted to keep it as close to the base, because otherwise they snap off easier. So that's that in a nutshell. And also, that's one ruined bit in a nutshell. Of course we can't focus. Yeah, so one ruined bit. But like I said, it'll still work on drywall, which was my main intention of using it. So let's set this back down, and then that's it. Thank you for watching this stupid introduction video to these bits and what you can do with them. This would be an example of on your outside, if you have 1x12, this is exactly what that wood is. It's white pine or pine. And this is the Advantech. This is 3/4 or close to something 30 seconds, I don't know. But this is also what you could run into when you're doing bathroom floors, if you're cutting out holes in bathroom floors and whatnot. This is the stuff you'll run into in newer houses. And you can also use this on a little bit thinner stuff on the walls, like OSB style. But this is going to be a lot more water protected, and it doesn't seem to wick up water as much as OSB does. Once OSB gets wet, it's screwed. This stuff, I could leave this outside for like a year and it'd still be just as screwed as OSB out in one rain. So that's it in a nutshell. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.